welcome to another edition of Windows and Doors with Positive Paul. We got something different today. We have a window here. As you can see, this doesn't look like this lines up very well on either side here or in here. And you can see this cover's got a bow to it. I've seen where this has been prepped wrong for the factory or from the factory, or these are backwards. So I'm going to take this one and try to put it over here and take this one and put it over here to see if we can't get that to line up. And also we got a broken stud bracket here. So we're going to go ahead and replace that, and I'll show you how to do all that. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take off this bottom cover. You can take a putty knife and try to get it into this groove here or here. Sometimes I like to bend this up a little bit gently and get it started. I'll set that to the side. Okay, we'll go ahead and take the top one here. Sometimes you can pull it out. If not, same thing, a little putty knife can help assist that out. Do the same thing on this side. Pull that off. Go ahead. Okay, we'll take this one and see if it fits on this side. Okay, let's see if that lines up. That looks like that lines up pretty well. I think they just put these on backwards from the factory. But if we did this and this was still off, then we would have to order new covers, and we would have to measure from the bottom of this to the bottom and the top of this to the top to order special hardware covers for that. So we'll go ahead and pop this one on since that appears to be the correct one. And before we put this cover on, let's go ahead and check this. Make sure it looks okay. Well, there you go, that's how it's supposed to lock. Looks like that lines up pretty good there too. I put our top piece on, make sure the little fin goes in that kerf. Okay, we'll go ahead and reinstall the bottom. When you order your new stud bracket from Marvin, it should come with 2 rivets here. So you can either take the sash out to replace it, or in this case, I'm just going to leave it in place and change it out. First thing we'll do, we'll pop this out. It just pops off like that. And if you ever get one of these where this keeps popping out of this hole, all you have to do is just bend this metal bracket back up to put some upward swing to it so it always stays engaged in that. So we'll go ahead and crank this out of the way. So we'll just get an oversized drill bit and we'll drill this off. If the rivet spins, which is not in this case. If it does, then you can put some kind of putty knife behind here to help keep some pressure on it to keep it from spinning. So let's see if we can do that without spinning the rivet. Oh, there we go, comes right out. The same thing over here. That rivet looks a little loose, so let's see what happens. Put a little pressure on that. You can use a 1/4-inch drill bit if you like. Let's get that out of the way. Make sure there's no debris in these holes from the previous rivets. We'll go ahead and take our factory rivet. I believe that is a 3/16, but don't quote me on that. And we're gonna put that in that hole. And yeah, it doesn't go 100% flush, but that's okay. So we'll get started on that. We'll pop that in there. I am pushing as hard as I can towards the sash, just to make sure that rivet can get as tight as I possibly can get it. Until it snaps. There you go, just like that. We'll do the other rivet. Just like that. There you go. Yes, there's a little wobble. That's okay. But now that's replaced. And we'll go ahead and crank this back open. And that just snaps in there. Just like that. Just like new. Well, there you have it. That's how I change out a stud bracket and how to check for the hardware covers to make sure they're installed properly. And if this video helped you out, please consider hitting the subscribe button below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.